Hi everyone, it's week 3, Sunday, in my new series, Tarot for Your Creative Art. So basically, if you're just joining me, I'm a very creative person and I like to incorporate tarot into my creativity. Oracle decks seem to work best for me for this, but I'm pretty sure that a regular tarot deck would do it as well. I guess I just have more fun with Oracle decks. So the one I'm using or have been using for the last while is the Garden Dragon Field Guide to Garden Dragons, and it's a fun, very energy related deck that holds like a whole bunch more meaning than originally anticipated. But anyways, so what I do here is I pull 2 cards every single Sunday, and I post them for you so you can incorporate these cards into your creativity for the week. I find a lot of fun in using the colors and meanings and incorporating that into my work of art, whether it's painting, crocheting, cooking is considered art even. And, you know, these garden dragons would be really good for, you know, if you are good at like cooking and baking and stuff like that. It's good for clay art. It's good for garden art. It's good for writing, poetry, stories. It's good for just if you want to be creative with your kids, you know, or somebody else, or you want to start making Christmas gifts early. Now's the time to do it, right? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull 2 cards, and then we're going to talk about how to use it in your creative art. All right, so let's see what the cards will bring us this coming week. What do we want to add to our creativity this coming week? All right. Ready? Okay. 1. Ooh. Ooh, that one's jumping out. Lots of jumping out. I'm going to grab this one, though. We're not going to go with all of them because that's too many cards. All right. What do we have coming up here? Ooh, these look like fun. Okay. The first one pulled was the Raspberry Dragon. And I'll let you take a look at this picture here. Isn't she pretty? Look at the colorings on that and really like take into effect like how all the colors are playing together, because you can use that in your art. These greens and pinks, or like a red pink there, plus the white down here, the browns. And down here, the word is kindness. So when you're doing your art this week, make sure you add your own kind of kindness to it, all right? All right, so here's something to think about with the Raspberry Dragon. Consider that it is a berry, all right? So circular items would be good this week. Consider that raspberries are a little more tart. Like strawberries can kind of get sweet, but raspberries have a little more tartness to them. So consider that in something that you might be making. You know, if you're cooking or whatever, a sour aspect mixed with that sweet aspect could be a really fun experience. All right, let's see what else can we pull from this raspberry here. Let's see. They grow in thorny areas, so you could also incorporate thorns into a piece that you're drawing or crocheting. You can also consider where they grow, you know, in like thickets and stuff like that. And you can even make a piece out of clay that's thicket based, or just the raspberry leaf based. I mean, look at these leaves on here. I mean, you can make a pendant that's a raspberry with a leaf, or, you know, something like that. Let's see, what's the next one? We have the Coconut Dragon is the next one. I really like this card right here. It's got a, let me focus, there we go. It's got a little bit of a darker aspect to it, even though it's not really. Like, coconuts are really versatile items, but look at the coloring, the browns and the whites all mixed together and the different versions of them. And down here it says multitask. So it's telling you that in your crafting, you can multitask. You can also incorporate several kinds of art together in like a multimedia. You can use clay with paper. You can use you know, Mod Podge stuff together with little keys or findings that you find anywhere. This Coconut Dragon is super, super versatile. So it's not just the colorings that you're looking at. It's also the aspect of what all you could use in a single art piece. I mean, you can use picture frames, you can use string, you can use buttons, you can use seashells, you can use candle wax, you can use crystals, you can use salt. I mean, there's just so much you could actually kind of use for this. And salt would be really good. I mean, if you consider the fact that the coconut has like a coarser hide. So salt, something, you know, maybe decorated in sugar or salt, or maybe even like little glitter crystals, you know, to give it that sparkly effect and whatnot. All right. And then you can also take the coconut for its actuality. It's a coconut. It's also round. We have two things coming in round. So you know that your art, you can actually take that as a sign that your art should be round for this week. And you know, you can use the coconut itself as a piece that you can create around. You can use the main coconut as the focal point of your piece, or the raspberry as the focal point of your piece, and then just draw out from there. But anyways, so this is your week. You are doing something round, and raspberry and coconuts are in your future this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you guys again on Sunday.